In a world obsessed with overnight success, this is a story about 10,000 nights. This is the story of Maria Santos. Watch these weathered hands thread a needle by candlelight at 2:47 a.m. in a cramped room with peeling walls. This is where empires begin, in the quiet desperation of a widow who refused to surrender. Widowed at 31, 3 children, no education, no inheritance, just unpaid bills screaming overdue. Look at her face by lamplight, exhaustion in every line. But see that flicker? That's not defeat, that's defiance. Her children sleep peacefully while she bleeds for their tomorrow. Her fingers rough and scarred, wrapped in bandages. Every scar tells a story of survival. On the wall, faded photographs of her late husband. But Maria has mouths to feed, futures to build. 500 naira for a dress, 300 for alterations. Every stitch was survival. Every order was hope. Day bleeds into night. Maria's hands never stop. She walks through rain to deliver orders. Neighbors haggle her prices lower. She counts coins, dirt under her fingernails. Each coin a small victory. Late at night, her hands tremble. Exhaustion screams through every muscle. But watching her children sleep, something deeper takes over. A mother's love is stronger than fatigue. A single tear rolls down her cheek. In that tear lives every fear, every doubt. But here's what the world didn't know. Her hands were tired, but her dreams, they were just waking up. A fashion magazine left at a neighbor's house. Maria picked it up, and her world shifted. High fashion runways, luxury brands. Most people would have seen an impossible dream. Maria saw a blueprint. She turned her living room into fashion school. On old newspapers, she sketched. Lines became curves. Designs became possibility. She experimented with fabrics, teaching herself through trial and error. Then she created it, her first signature piece. Elegant yet simple. Maria asked herself the question that changed everything. What if I stopped competing on price and started competing on artistry? With designs in a worn portfolio bag, Maria walked to upscale boutiques. She didn't belong, and everyone knew it. 18 boutiques, 18 rejections. One owner laughed, crumpled her design, let it fall like a discarded dream. Maria sat on a curb, alone. Head dropped, shoulders sagged. Then the rain came. Raindrops mixed with tears. In that moment, she faced the choice that defines every successful person: quit or continue. They said she wasn't qualified, but Maria understood something powerful, something that would prove them all wrong. She only needed one yes. That night by candlelight, Maria created the most beautiful dress she'd ever made. Every stitch infused with defiance. Next morning, she wore it to church. A wealthy woman noticed. "Who made your dress?" 3 commissions, then word spread. Maria's phone started ringing and ringing. The same neighbors who haggled her down were now calling for those fancy dresses. One door opened. Behind it, an avalanche of opportunity. One needle became 10. 10 became 50. A workshop became a factory. A local secret became an international name. She hires her first employee. A small shop opens. Maria Santos Designs. Newspaper headlines appear. Fashion show runways light up with her creations. Celebrities wear her pieces. International magazines feature her work. 2005, first boutique. 2008, 20 employees. 2012, Lagos Fashion Week. 2016, Paris Fashion Week. 2018, 500 employees, 15 countries. The woman rejected 18 times, now had the fashion world calling her name, but she never forgot where she started. Today, Maria walks through a beautiful studio flooded with light. She moves through her factory floor where hundreds create her vision. She stops beside a young seamstress, shows her a technique, gives an encouraging smile. the same smile someone should have given her years ago. On her office wall hangs a single needle in an elegant frame, the first needle 2003. Maria touches the glass. For a moment, she's back in that room when survival was the only goal. That needle is her reminder. Success isn't about the size of your start. It's about the size of your refusal to quit. Maria Santos International, valued at over $120 million. Her designs worn by royalty worldwide. She stands before young entrepreneurs sharing her story. Not to boast, but to prove that current circumstances aren't final destinations. She's created training programs for disadvantaged women. Watch their transformations. Struggling to confident, defeated to empowered. Maria didn't just build a business, she built a movement. Her children, once on that thin mattress, now successful. This is winning, not just personal success, but collective elevation. They said she was just a poor widow with a needle. She proved she was an artist with a vision. Your beginning doesn't determine your ending. Your persistence does. Young Maria in that cramped room, exhausted but determined. Successful Maria in her modern studio, confident and accomplished. Same woman, same determination. It was never about the room. It was always about the woman inside it. That original room stands empty now. The lamp still glows, a memorial to where it began. Greatness doesn't require perfect conditions. It requires unwavering commitment. Maria's hands were tired, scarred, bleeding, trembling, but her dreams, they were relentless. They demanded to be built, one stitch at a time, one rejection at a time, one breakthrough at a time. The question isn't whether you have what it takes. The question is, what will you build with what you have today? Your needle is whatever skill you possess right now. Your cramped room is wherever you are at this moment. Your empire, that's waiting for you to build it. Maria Santos, from one needle to an empire, 2003 to present. Now, what will you build?